Welcome to Westgate Chevrolet. Today we're taking a quick look at some of the interior and exterior features of our 2017 Chevrolet Silverado. This vehicle is featured in the LTZ trim. We also have our black metallic paint with orange trim accents. You can see our black and orange alloy rims. We also have our front and rear privacy tint, lift kit, as well as our 6.6 liter diesel engine and our four-wheel drive. Now moving on to the interior of this Silverado, I'll walk you through a few of the driver's features, starting off with our door panel here. You can see we have our black leather. We also have our memory seat option and chrome door handle. Below that we have our power mirror adjustment with our joystick just in front of that, as well as our power mirror fold-in. You can see we have our lock and unlock buttons as well, automatic power windows, and then we have our rear child locks and rear window locks just underneath. Close handle. And we also do have a bit of a padded leather armrest here. We can see we also have some gray stitching, a little textured pattern in gray, as well as a Bose speaker down below. We do have a Bose speaker system in the vehicle. Storage in the lower portion of the door panel. And on the side of the seat, we have our power adjustable seats. Behind that, we also have a power lumbar support adjustment. Now moving just off to the left of the steering wheel, we have our trailer brake, four-wheel drive system, as well as our interior dimmer switch and our daytime running lights, as well as fog lights in the middle. Our gauge cluster. We have a bit of a textured pattern at the back of the dials, as well as our Z71 badging. In the middle, we also do have our digital screen. Using the buttons on the right side of the wheel, we can just scroll through some of the settings displayed on there. We also do have our voice commands and phone hang-up. Voice commands, simply press
command,
the button,
please.
and it'll ask for a list of commands. Again, there are more than this.
No phone connected. For OnStar per goodbye.
And then we do have our classic Chevrolet bow tie in the middle of the steering wheel. Off to the left, we have our front collision alert, heated steering wheel, and our cruise control settings. The steering wheel is wrapped in a black leather. We also have gray stitching on the underside of the steering wheel. Our trailering option and manual gear select on the gear selection stalk, just located off to the right of the steering wheel. Our infotainment screen, we'll see here we have our audio, so radio and Bluetooth. We also have our phone connectivity, projection for our phone, as well as our navigation. And we have our settings, our text reader, as well as OnStar controls. On the second page, we have our My Chevrolet app, as well as our applications tab, so we can download applications from the cloud. We also do have our 5-station presets, radio controls, as well as a CD player located underneath, kind of hidden off there, and we do have the eject located just overhead as well. Then here we have our dual zone climate controls. You can see the current temperature display in the middle of the dial. We also have our sync option to control both at the same time. Here we'll see we have our direction of airflow and fan speed adjustments. Then off to either side, you can see we have two heated seat options and cooled seat option for driver and passenger in the front. Below that we have our pedal adjustment, traction control, as well as our truck bed lighting, park assist, lane departure warning, hill descent assist, and our diesel exhaust brake. Underneath, we also have two USB ports, two 12-volt charging ports, as well as just your standard power outlet, so plenty of charging room. But we're not done yet with the charging up front. Behind that we do have storage, two cup holders, and then we do have our padded leather center console lid, also with our gray stitching. You can see it is very nicely padded, comfortable for the arm, as well as a spot for the passenger on the other side. Separating the two, we do have a textured rubber remote charging port on top. Just place our phone up there, nice and easy while we're driving. On the inside of the center console, we have two USB ports and an auxiliary input, opposite of a 12-volt charging port, and plenty of storage on the inside, textured rubber at the bottom, and just a little holder for some papers or whatever else. So yeah, we do have a lot of charging options in the Silverado. The front seats are featured in black patent leather. We also have gray stitching. As you can see, it transitions into perforated leather in the lower portion of the seat, as well as the upper back portion, just to allow for maximum breathability of the leather seats. On the rearview mirror, we do have OnStar controls, and above that we have our 3 garage door openers, our dome lights, as well as dome light settings, sunroof and moonroof controls and rear sliding window controls. We also have a sunglass holder and our sunroof and moonroof overhead. And that rear sliding window, I'll just go ahead and show you in the back. Now back onto the exterior, we can take a closer look at our black and orange alloy rims. You can see there are fuel, and then we also have our Goodyear tires. Behind that, we can take a closer look at the suspension. You can see it's box. We also have some lining on the lower portion, as well as our running boards, front and rear privacy tint, as well as rear deflectors and a front sun strip. Out of the back, you'll see we do have our smoked out rear taillights. Again, a black and orange Chevrolet bow tie on the rear. We have bumper steps. We also have a full line truck bed with the Chevrolet bow tie just at the front. Now moving on to the rear interior of the Silverado, we'll take a look at the rear passenger door card. You can see we have a chrome door handle. We also have our padded armrest, same as the front with the same gray stitching. Our automatic power window switch, close handle, that same textured gray pattern, as well as storage and a speaker down below. Back of the front seats, there is a leather magazine holder, and back of the center console area, we have small storage as well as a 12-volt charging port. The rear seats are featured also in the black leather with perforated leather in the upper back and lower portion of the seat. We also have our rear defrost lines, and in the middle of the seat, we have our fold-out, which features 2 cup holders. Thank you for joining me for this video walk around of the 2017 Chevrolet Silverado. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more daily Chevrolet videos.